Hi guys, and welcome to Attempt Knows God what? God knows what attempt at this vlog. I should just make another take because my words are not... Even now I'm still struggling with words. I don't know what's happening to me. Anyway, yes, this week's vlog. Interesting things. Is there? I don't know. I don't think there is interesting things. This vlog is off to a good start. Yeah, there's actually not been very many interesting things going on in the past week, pretty much. Room stuff, yes, room stuff. Still actually incomplete. Room is still incomplete, still stuff that has to be done, but we've just decided to hold off at the moment. It's not like, it's not an immediate need to be finished now. I'm stumbling over my words, I swear to God. Yeah, there's like no rush to finish things now, so it's just like, yeah, it's fine, we'll leave it as it is for now. It's probably going to get completed next weekend when I'm actually out of town next weekend. I'll actually be down in England meeting my best friend Isabel for the first time, so that should be good. Hoping that we can get some vlogs filmed while we're down there, or maybe just like one vlog. But yeah, I've known Isabel for years and this is going to be my first time actually meeting her, and I'll be staying with her for the weekend. And it's going to be good just to get away from Scotland for a while. No offence, Scotland. I love ya, but I need to get out of ya sometimes. Yeah, I'm actually kind of worried just from the whole YouTube standpoint. I don't know why I'm swinging around in my chair like this. I'm just sort of like, woohoo! Yeah, I'm just sort of worried from a YouTube standpoint just now, because it's like, am I going to get enough videos done to cover me while I'm away? Because I've started doing another a week off series I've started doing another a week off series. I didn't get enough done to justify doing it this week, so I thought, well, I'll do it next week while the game is still fresh from my Let's Try. Basically, I'm doing a week of The Long Dark. Spoiler alert for y'all. Yeah, I'm doing a week of The Long Dark, and I didn't want to leave it too long for my Let's Try. So I thought, right, well, I'll get that done. So that's 4 videos a day I'll be doing next week. So I'm hoping I can get a good backlog to cover me the Friday, Saturday and Sunday that I'll be gone. Well, I'll be back home on the Sunday evening, but I just want to make sure that I don't have to worry about videos that day at all. But I know what I'm going to be like, okay? I know that, like, I'm trying to sort of disconnect myself from YouTube a little bit and, you know, not constantly check the comments and my emails and stuff, but my God, it's hard, man. It's like, I know this is not, you know, my job, but fucking hell, I treat it like one, and it's hard for me to sort of disconnect from it. So I know that entire weekend I'm going to have to, like, Isabel's going to have to, like, pry my phone off in my hands, just being like, Annalise, don't check your email, it's fine, it'll all be there when you get back. And I'll be like, no, I have to check the comments, I have to make sure my videos have been published, Isabel, you don't understand. I'm not that manic, trust me. Yeah, so I'll be going out of town next weekend. Anything else that has to be talked about? I mean, NaNoWriMo. That's going to be another struggle, actually. I'm going to be doing NaNoWriMo this year. That is, I'm rocking back and forth in my chair now. I feel like a mad woman. I'm just like spinning around my chair like, woohoo! But don't know why I did that. Where am I? NaNoWriMo. Planning on doing that this month. No, next month, November, because it's still October. Yes, I know dates. Yeah, I'm planning on doing that. So if anyone's going to do that, actually, it'd be pretty interesting if you guys would let me know in the comments section, because every week I'm planning on giving you guys a general update as to how my novel is progressing. I'm going to say now, I'm most likely not going to do 50,000 words by the end of November. There's most likely no way I'm going to accomplish that. It sounds easy when you say, oh, it's like, just write 1,600 words a day. Come on, even just writing the first 1,600 words can be a struggle for me. And it sucks because I have a plot in my mind. I know exactly where I want this story. Well, I know somewhat where I want this story to go. I have the characters sort of mapped out in my head already, you know, what they're going to be like. And without giving too much away of the story or anything just now, it is pretty much the main character is a serial killer, and it's not like the sort of, you know, serial killer with a heart of gold sort of story. Like, is there many serial killers with a heart of gold story? To be honest, it's a what I'm trying to say is it's not very much like Dexter, like he has a reason for killing these people. I'm actually going a very dark and twisted route with this, sort of. Maybe I could be inclined to change it, but I'm still trying to plot out his motivations and a sort of victim profile, and even just what his MO is, you know, how does he kill these people? I wrote up little character details about him already. That doesn't, I'm pretty sure that doesn't qualify me as like cheating for NaNoWriMo. As long as you're not writing any main story before November, then it's fine. But he's like, in my mind, he's a man and he's sort of mid to late 40s. He's a science teacher. He has like calluses in his hands and things like this. He's not a very attractive man. He wears a wedding ring, but I can't decide if he's married or possibly separated yet, but he still wears the ring, just to sort of keep up appearances in a way. Yeah. I think it could be interesting. He's a sort of, I wouldn't say he's likeable, but he appears to be likeable, unless you actually know him. You know, like he sort of has this whole fake mask about him. He just seems like a perfectly ordinary science teacher. And, well, secretly he's been out killing people. And I'm trying to work out his victims and stuff as well. Like, most serial killers, I haven't studied criminology, I'm just basing this off of what I've seen on TV. Most serial killers, I would say, tend to have a sort of victim profile that they go for. Spree killers tend to be a little bit different. And I only know this from reading Wikipedia the past few days too. I promise, I do more than just watch TV and read Wikipedia. Yeah, spree killers tend to be a lot more free with their victims. There's been some cases of spree killers, I should say, who have picked out their victims beforehand. There's a guy in my mind, but I cannot think of his name just now, but I'm pretty sure he's serving time in, I want to say, oh my god, what's that prison? I want to say Wakefield, but maybe if I explain what he'd done to his victims, you guys would understand. This has nothing to do with my story now. I'm pretty much just talking about killers. What the guy had done was he killed his girlfriend, and then he killed his girlfriend, and then invited his girlfriend's twin sister around to the flat a couple of days later. And he killed and sexually assaulted, then killed her, I believe the correct order was. And then I think he went out and I'm pretty sure he killed 2 other people, or maybe just 1 other person, but I don't think they were related to those sort of the sisters, basically. So that's the sort of, I'm still struggling with the idea between spree killers and serial killers. Like, what is the sort of difference? And I think the difference is spree killers tend to be a lot more, it's not premeditated in a way, you know, and they've sort of went out in a short period of time and killed a bunch of people, where serial killers can go on for years and years killing. So that's actually another thing to bring up. How long has this character in my story been killing people for, and what is his motivation? Who are his victims? I already have sort of a female victim in mind, so is it solely just females that he targets? Is there a reason he targets females? Could it be because he's separate, if I go the separation route, could it be because he's separated from his wife? He has this sort of distrust of women. Could it be women that have turned him down when he's hit on them, maybe, and then he sort of sought them out afterwards and hunted them down? And oh my god, I just have so many ideas going through my head right now. But yeah, let me know if you guys are participating in NaNoWriMo. I might give you weekly updates. Most likely I'm not going to get beyond a first chapter, because my problem when it comes to writing is I have so many ideas that I just cannot articulate into words. I struggle, I just stare at the screen just like, how do I write? Writing is hard. So yeah, what else is there to talk about? I had something planned that I wanted to ask you guys. What was it? I'm stalling. If somebody was childhood fears. Yeah, I wanted to talk about childhood fears. I was tweeting about this the other day. I don't recall specifically what. My phone went off. Yeah, I'm getting a refund? Sorry, I just got like a notification on Amazon. Alright. Whatever. Focus on the vlog. Childhood fears. Yeah, I was tweeting about this the other day. I overheard my brother asking my mum. I'm trying to remember why he brought it up. I don't even know. I think he just randomly asked her, was I ever afraid of clowns? And it turns out that, yeah, when my brother was younger, he was actually pretty terrified of clowns. And it had me thinking, like, what was I terrified of? So I went through and asked my mum, and I was like, was I ever afraid of clowns? Because I really don't recall ever being scared of them. Like, even now, they just don't bother me. Whereas I know there are people that can see clowns and they're just like, I don't trust them. And I'm just like, but look at them. How can you hate clowns? Look at them come out the little clown car. They're adorable little things. But my fear... And this is what I'm asking you guys. What were you afraid of? And are you still afraid of them now? Mine's was Furbies. Yeah. I was definitely afraid of Furbies as a kid. I never used to be. This is the thing. Like, me and my brother had Furbies when we were children. And we were playing with them. And I don't know if I threw mine. I don't know why I would throw mine, but I dropped mine on the ground, and it just made, I'm pretty sure the noise it made, it made a noise, and it was like, zzz, lost my voice there, zzz, that's more like a bee. It wasn't quite like a bee, it was more like, no, that's like a pirate. Anyway, it made like a long continuous noise, and it freaked me the fuck out. To the point I'm losing my voice talking about it just now. Helen Springwater, there's your product placement for today. Kidding on, don't do product placement. Yeah, I was fucking terrified, right? And I was crying. I think my brother had to take out the batteries just to get me to stop crying. And ever since then, I have not been able to be in the same room as a Furby. Like, my nephew, he got one. I say he's my nephew, he's actually my cousin's kid, okay, so I just feel like I should clarify a little bit. He got one on Christmas, and he brought it to my grand's house, and everyone had to tell him, you can't bring that out while Annalise is here. And he could not understand. He was just like, why not? It's just a toy. It's just a toy. It's not going to hurt you. And I'm like, don't. You can't do it. I will have to leave the room. I cannot be in the same room as one to this day. I cannot even look at pictures of one. So see if any of you guys try to like send me pictures of Furbies, whether it be in the comment section or through Twitter or stuff like that, I will most likely block you. And block you from commenting, block you from Twitter. I will be pissed off at you. Because I just cannot cope with looking at one. And I think it didn't help. You know that Simpsons episode where they have, is it Gizmo? Yeah, that entire episode did not fucking help me in my childhood fear. It's like, I know that's a cartoon, I know Furbies did not act like that, but I can't. And for a while it wasn't just Furbies. Like, I've managed to now just have it be Furbies, but it used to be like I had this little robotic dog that would you could tell it commands, you could tell it to, you know, like jump and stuff like this, and it would jump. It was because it would be programmed to react to your voice, sort of like, you know, Furbies are. And I had to get rid of that. It was like anything that basically had its own sort of, I don't know if the correct term would be AI in this instance, sort of anything that was like robotic in that sort of sense, I could not be in the same room of, or anything like that. For a while as well, just robots in general freaked me the hell out. And I'm getting over that as well, but there's still sometimes it's like, I'll see what's going on in the world. What's going on in the world? No. What's going on with science and stuff like this, and how advanced the whole sort of robot scene is starting to get now, particularly in, I think, Japan. Just the way that the robots are able to react to humans. And it's just like, I don't have them near me, because one day the robot overlords are just going to take over us all. And let me just say, I warned y'all, okay? I warned y'all I'll be the first to fucking bow down to our robot overlords, right? Pretty sure. I've been watching Battlestar Galactica, okay? Cylons, I would be fucking afraid of those things. I would just go along with it. I would just be like, you know what, you're saying you're a Cylon? Fine. What do you want from me? Because I'm not going to go against you. So, well, I couldn't be in the same room as a Cylon. Those Cylons look like humans now. Oh my god. That is actually legitimately my worst fear, and this is me just realising it into Season 2. Robots that look like humans. I can't. I just can't. No, my worst fear. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm sort of fine with robots now, as over dramatic about it as I'm being, but yeah. So what was your childhood fears, and does it continue on as an adult? That would be good to find out. Channel stuff. God, my face is so itchy now. Channel stuff. I'm thinking of starting to do a weekly live stream from Sundays, or on Sundays, at 8 PM GMT to 10 PM GMT. Possibly not this week, definitely not next week, since I'll be out of town, or I'll only be coming home, and I don't want to, you know, go home and immediately go on the computer to try and do a live stream. So the week after that, I'll most likely start a weekly live stream. I've got a couple of games picked out of what I want to do. I done Hatful Boyfriend again last Sunday, but I actually lost the recording of it because like the files were corrupted, or well, I tried to convert it and then it ended up like corrupting the files, so I was like, you motherfucker. And I didn't want to just do like a straight export from Twitch because I was having issues where for some reason my stream kept freezing and it kept stopping, even though my internet should have been fine, so it was weird, so it was like split into different parts. But yeah, that's Sunday at 8 PM GMT. I don't know what time zone that'll be in. I'll probably link like a time zone conversion thing below if I remember. But hopefully that should be alright for you guys. I can hear my dad letting the dogs out, but hopefully that should be alright for you guys. It's definitely the only time I can manage to fit streaming into a schedule that's suitable for like my whole family and stuff like this, you know, because they have stuff going on as well. And I mean, I know this microphone's going to pick up my dad speaking to the dogs right now and opening the door. Yeah, I know it's going to do it. That's how sensitive. I mean, there's a wall there now and it can still pick up things that are happening outside. That's how sensitive this microphone is. So it's unfair of me to just sort of spring it on them, you know, about a live stream, like, oh, I'm just going to do a live stream and will you all be quiet while I'm busy? It's why I tend to try and wake up and do my recordings very, very early on in the morning, so that they've obviously, if they've got stuff going on throughout the day, it's just nothing to worry about for them. So my voice has been shot since that live stream though. It's coming and going and it's really irritating and it's sore, and I want my throat to be okay again. And a long talking section, like fucking hell, 18 minutes I've been rambling on. No wonder my fucking throat hurts. Quickly, anything else? Upcoming games, possibly going to be doing the Dreamfall series from the very, very beginning. This will be after Sherlock is done. I'm just trying to... I can't! Words aren't coming to me now. I'm just trying to squeeze everything in at the end. Halloween live stream, possibly. This Friday. Maybe, 8 PM GMT. Possibly later. I'll let you guys know tomorrow. So that is it for this vlog. I hope you're all having an amazing day. And I love you all.